Bob here. Okay, the King Troll videos finally dropped. Now, before we get to the video, we want to say some things, okay? First, there's going to be information, obviously, because we held on to it so long that it may be a little bit outdated. But this mainly goes to King Troll. As you hear the commentary, I'm very passionate about certain subjects, and one of them is being racist. So, I'm gonna be a little bit vocal. Yeah. So now, there's some things that I'm going to state, and you're gonna be thinking, well, why are you saying that? Are you trying to indirectly say something? And the answer is no. The reason why certain things are said is because when I'm doing my commentary, I'm trying to anticipate if a question would have been formulated in your mind that needs answering based on my commentary, so I will answer it because our comments are off. There's no way of really communicating with the video unless you email us. So the video is going to be more of a I'm trying to get all the answers out there, so there's no confusion. So don't look at it as like, oh, what are you trying to say? I have to say these things because there's no way for you to come back and say, what do you mean by this or that? So I'm answering those questions. So there's certain things I'm just gonna throw it out there because I'm gauging, these are questions I would have asked if a video was presented about me. So just look at it that way. The other thing we want you to look at it is, as far as the passion and the anger, it's not toward you personally. And we're saying it as I am being somewhat aggressive with my words, because we're not only speaking to you, right? You're just part of the machine. You're one of the cogs in the machine. So my aggressive commentary is not necessarily directed with you. It's more directed to all the tyrants. So even though we say King Troll, blah 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 blah, just listen to it. You see that it's not really toward you. It's really toward the tyrants. But you're just you're in the line of fire. That's it. Okay. So just know this: if we have a problem or if we need to say something, we will fucking say it. We will not shy away from it. We don't throw subliminals. That's the video. But we would just tell you straight out. We're not gonna hold anything back and hide. We'll tell you if you're a fucking piece of shit or not. If you see our videos, you should know if we had something to say about you, we would just say it. So just take what I'm about to say as just a commentary for you and everyone else to hear, not necessarily directed to you. But the theme of the video is you because of your channel and the things that transpired on your channel, and that's that. So yeah. So, and let me just say this because I included it in the video, and we're not gonna reproduce the video again. Yes, we use voice changers. So the voice you're hearing, it's not my voice. We played Liberty Bird through the voice changer. Sounded just like me with the lisp and all that. So we have a voice changer. Yes, we use a voice changer, and there's a lot of reasons behind that. Okay, obviously we want to stay anonymous, and the laughter and the little things that I do, those are part of my character. So do I laugh like shit? No, I don't. Okay, but it's part of the character. So that's why those laughters are in, because we're trying to stick with the character of Billy Bob. And Billy Bob is more like a farmer, like that, country thing, like, like that type of person. So I stick with the character. There's sometimes you may hear like a forced laugh or something like that, or a laugh that doesn't sound appropriate. It's because I really laughed, and then I have to go back and then laugh like Billy Bob to make it smooth like that. That's, that's near here and there, because most of the time, I remember in my mind, to laugh like Billy Bob, and I'm truly laughing, but I'm laughing like Billy Bob. That's the, I get into character like that. You know what I'm saying? I get into character like that. Yeah. So that's that. So just know that. So that's why when we say you make fun of the voice or you make fun of the clown, you're not making fun of anyone. Not you necessarily. See what I just did there, and you think it's talking to you, but I'm not really talking to you. And yes, I talk a fucking lot. All right. And yes, they cut my shit down a lot. And I'm getting fucking sick and tired of them, editing my shit out. But it's okay. It's okay. So anyway, that's that. Okay. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Now you can listen to the fucking video, and it is what it is. It is what it is. C'est la vie. Okay. King Troll, Mr. Outside, has reared his head again. Well, first, we're gonna show you a clip someone sent us. Okay? Yeah, see the clip first.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
I don't know. For the speech pattern, I think it's a chick from our community with a voice changer, honestly.
Oh, they do that voice changing shit?
That's what it sounds like to me. Yeah, there's a few people over there to do it.
See, y'all are different. Y'all are different over there, man. Y'all more advanced than us.
Okay, now you saw the clip. Now, the reason why I think this clip came to be is because Exile was, featured, and we were discussing, getting things that we can use to, expose. And in that clip, the one thing that stands out the most is that, remember, Exile went and started telling people that, we were one of the four, that he knew it was us. He knew who we were. He knew who we were.
That's one of four. He's found one of four. Joey, you found one of four. That's a 4-man operation. You got 3 more to go, buddy.
So he's right about good people? Yo, he's right, Exile?
He's right about one.
He's right about that one he's talking about right now? I didn't know. I was curious.
Yeah. The one he's talking about now is one of the 4, yes.
But in that clip, he stated that in his opinion, he believes that it is a female. So, wait a minute, is it a female or is it a guy? Because when Vegas Valley was talking about it, they were talking about a guy in New York. And he was, yes, you got one of them, but yet he's on King Troll saying that he thinks it's a female. So this is why we tell you about the misinformation and how this snake, you see how he goes from chat to chat and he spreads misinformation. And then everybody thinks they have a little snippet of something when they don't have anything. Right? He went on Vegas Valley talking about, oh yeah, you got him, and then he's on King Troll saying, no, it's a her. So I think that's why this clip was sent to us, so we can showcase how much of a snake, lying bitch he is. Alright? But the clip also highlighted that King Troll's kind of judgmental, right? And maybe a little bit homophobic. We don't know, okay? Because based on him saying this,
dude.
Nah, the dude said that he's not me. So yeah, he said it's not me. He just thought maybe it was me. But yeah, that's
okay.
Because I told him I wouldn't dress up in drag. That dude is like in drag. Watch.
Some of my bitches, don't stay there. You can stay on the block.
Yeah, I ain't my style right there.
Not to mention that dude's fucking personality is completely fucking weird.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that ain't my style right there.
What do you mean that's not your style? Do you even know why that video was even put up? See, this is why I tell people that you need to mind your business, right? If you don't know the whole story, giving your input or your opinion, it becomes problematic to us because you're already judging. You're stating that you are not like us. You don't roll like that. You don't know how we fucking roll, and you don't know why that video was put up. That video was put up just to show everyone that no matter what you call us, you can say we're gay, whatever the fuck we are. That doesn't bother us. So we featured the video saying, hey, look at me. I'm fucking gay. Now what? What are you going to do? But you see, you was a little judgmental there, right? You don't roll like that. We don't give a fuck how you roll, to be honest with you. You, being a troll, right? The troll channel should know that any little hint of acceptance or validation for other trolls gives them ammunition. So when you did that, it's like you giving them the okay saying, yeah, even King Troll thinks they're gay or whatever. You are giving them a soundbite. So that's why we brought it up. But then, the other clip was sent to us that we made a community post in regards to him using one of our video clips as part of his, video breaks. You know how when you're talking, you throw something out to break up the video, to break up the conversation, or to add something to it, or whatever it is. Negative, positive, whatever. It's a little short that they throw out. So we were like, why are you using that short and, what was behind it? So right now, the front runners are Asmar, AC, Tonic. Those are where we're considering to do concentrated firearm.
ASMR darts following people.
And this is where we come in. We are karma, you see, and that's what we do. We give people a taste of what they do to others. So now your time is coming.
This was a really good stream, man. Really happy for Nunzio. There's a lot of people here.
Now, he did respond, and this was his response.
So we the people's Tyrant Wars added me. See, at King Troll, Mr. Outside. So I guess, this had to do with the live I did with, they hate Rue more than they support King Troll. So I couldn't write back because, I guess the comments was turned off. So he asked me why did I use his clips? And the reason I used Tyrant's clips and things of that nature is because we kind of do the same thing, but I'm more, you know, he's more on the civilian side. I'm more on the, you know, the dark side, or whatever the hell you want to call it, the underground, or whatever you want to call it.
Okay, now, that's why we ask in a cordial way. We didn't assume or anything. We ask, you know, why? Why are you doing that? And we have to ask why, because a lot of people that want to use our work want to use it for nefarious reasons, right? They want to cut and manipulate our work to try to discredit us. And we're not going to allow you to use our work to discredit us. So we wanted to know why. Why are you using it for? What is the main reason behind it? We don't care people using clips, but we do care if you're going to use the clip to try to discredit us. So let's give an example. Let's say you are discussing pedophilia, right? And you're all going back about pedophiles and blah, blah, blah. Then you transition into one of our videos. Subliminally, what you're trying to say is pedophilia is attached to We the People Tyrant Wars. Because why play that clip? Why even bring us up in that conversation? See, we look at all factors and how people use our work. So that's why we say, depending on how you're using it, right? And that's why we ask, we assume, we ask like an adult, why? We just want to know why you're using it. And that's all we wanted to know. But again, once our work starts to go into a different area, when you start to manipulate, cut it for nefarious reasons, then we have a problem. Every video that we have posted is a reason behind it. We don't just do it just to do it. So if we showcasing information and things like that, then more than likely it's because they do it. We mimic the tyrant. You do it, we'll do it to you. We showing the tyrant how it feels to others what they do. We want the tyrant to feel how their actions affect others. So we will mimic it. We will do what they do. That is how we go after the tyrants. We throw it back at them. We don't just make up stuff and all that. And we show you the evidence. For you to come on and then make a judgment. All of you. It shows your stupidity. It really does. Okay? Because our channel, just like yours, King Troll, is about going after tyrants, and your channel is about trolling, right? So, We the People Tyrant Wars goes after tyrants, and that's what we're about. And if you're a tyrant, we will be coming after you. I mean, that's how we work. We go after tyrants. We eat our own. So, however you think we are is a fucking irrelevant. Irrelevant how the fuck you think we are. You don't roll like that, we don't give a shit how the fuck you roll. As long as you're not being a tyrant and a bully, do you. But, you see, you keep claiming that your channel is a troll channel. And there's nothing that really says that it's a troll channel. Yes, you come on and you say, remember this is a troll channel, but you see, you're saying it. Now, just like you said in that last clip, in regards to who we side with and who you side with, in regards to the civilians, and you are more the dark side.
Things of that nature is because we kind of do the same thing, but I'm more, you know, he's more on the civilian side. I'm more on the, you know, the dark side, or whatever the hell you want to call it, the underground, or whatever you want to call it.
So since we're on the civilian side, see, you're looking at it as your panelists. People that come on your panel, alright, should know that it's a troll channel, so they should expect trolling. But we look at it on the civilian side. So, with that being said, once you state to your panelists that it is a troll channel, and someone logs in after you state it, then they no longer know that it's a fucking troll channel, right? And you gotta remember, you're gonna say people know because they visit, but if your subscriber count is increasing, or your viewership is increasing, then those are new people. They may not know. So you're not being respectful to them, because you're just saying it once here and there. The other thing is, there's numerous kids that have adopted that name because there's cartoons about the fucking trolls and all that. So you saying simply that your name incorporated troll, that person should know, horrible. Even when you made the comment and said, well, the kid that we were talking about, you stated, well, he'll learn what it is to be a troll. But yet you chastise us and say, why are you going after that kid? But yet you're stating, because the kid chose troll, that he's going to get what he gets and he's going to learn. How does that sound? does that sound to you? That you're one hand saying, oh, don't talk about the kid, and then the other hand you're saying, well, he's gonna learn his lesson, so let everyone bully him. Let everyone go there so he can learn what it is to be a troll. When they're kids, right? You know the cartoon troll, right? So, do you remember this?
No.
That was Little King Troll, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's reaching out to kids, man. This is why it's becoming a problem.
Why they messing with Little King Troll, man? He cool. I was gonna promote him, but I don't want to. You're not supposed to mess with the kids and all that. So, you could get in trouble for that.
Yeah, but here in a second, you're gonna listen to this dude talk about how he's gonna reach out to the 10-year-old.
Yeah, you could get in trouble for playing kid stuff on this on the guidelines on here.
He was like, oh, come on, don't mess with the King Troll with the kids. Who was messing with anyone? See, that soundbite gives them validation. Remember we just talked about that, about giving them validation. But the truth behind it is, just like what you just heard from Exile about using voice changers, right? That is how we thought, in the sense that they're gonna think that that's us using a voice changer, trying to mask who we are and start to bully the kid. That's why we told the kid, hey, tell your parents if something happens, blah, 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 blah. It was a warning because we know how the trolls behave. So that's why we did that. So when you go, oh, don't mess with the kids, these are fucking animals out here. And you can see how they're using the voice changer as a reason, as one of the bases to gauge who we are. So when that comes into play, we go, okay, now, if that's what they're going to say, well, what if they go to this kid and say it's We the People Tyrants just hiding behind the voice, right? We don't know that. And the reason why we chose that kid, because that was one of the first ones to come up in the search. So that's why we're giving the person a warning. But it had nothing to do with malicious. Leave the kid alone. What do you mean, leave the kid alone? This is all of you think that it's okay to bully and your shit is just going to be contained and it's the end to your one little channel. That's not how it works. And I know some of you are going to say, come on, it's a kid. Oh, come on, they wouldn't do that. Listen, we are a firm believer in it's better to be safe than sorry. Let's be realistic, people. It's better to be safe than sorry. Because once something is done, you cannot undo it. So, we don't know who the fuck was King Troll at that time. So, we went and searched, and that's what came up for us. So, we wanted to give the warning. And we did a video saying, listen, do not label people. Because, see, this comes up. And we showed what comes up when you label people. And that's what they keep doing, labeling and labeling and labeling and misidentifying people over and over again until someone will get killed. So, Control, bring it back to that response in regard to saying that that kid will learn, right? Because he used troll in the name. That is the reason why we contacted him, because by your own admission, you know that that is a possibility. That just because he has troll there, he's gonna learn. He's gonna learn the lesson not to use troll. So, should we just allow these fucking animals to go and attack a kid because they think it's us? Because of the voice changing and all this and that, whatever, blah, 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 blah. You think that's right? Or is it best to be on the safe side and tell the kid, listen, if something happens, tell your parents. Partner with your parents. You said yourself, the kid will learn because he used troll. But it's a fucking kid. You say, don't mess with the kid, don't mess with the kid, but he will learn. Let the fucking damn wolves eat him out. I mean, which one is it? Which one is it? Anyway. So, just because you have troll, it means nothing. It doesn't say anything. If you want, put a scrolling banner at the bottom that continuously goes back and forth and say, this channel is about bullying. This channel is about this, and that. Then maybe you have a case. But until then, you open season to us. Because if someone comes to us and says they're offended by what you stated, whether you say you're a trolling channel or not, is irrelevant. To us, you are not being a troll. To us, that's prime meat, because now we have a complainant. And that's what we do. We stick up for people who do not have a voice, or are afraid to speak up, or being bullied not to speak up. So, just remember, we know your role. We hope that you know our role, right? Because remember when you said this comment right here.
I understand this. This is why I move a certain way. This is why I don't put my personal business out here. I'm trying to show y'all something, but y'all don't want to listen. When you do certain things, it's consequences to it.
See that comment you said right there? There are consequences for one's actions. As you can notice, we are clipping of videos. So, what I'm about to say should go without being said, but we say it anyway, just for an FYI, just to say we said it. It's not any threat or anything like that, but you have to know that we back up everything on everyone before we make an announcement, okay? We back up everything. We have to say it So everyone knows, out of full disclosure, how we operate. We back up everything. So, I don't know if you know that about us, but once we start to talk about someone, we back up everything. Facebooks, Twitter, every fucking thing about them. We prepare for battle. We prepare for war. Now, are we here to out or provide any of the information that we have? No. This is not what this video is about. This is a video about understanding each other. Okay? Just the understanding of each other. And we're going to get into more detail in regards to your troll channel. And how we think you're being a little bit ignorant on that. But anyway, there's consequences behind what people say and do. It goes both ways. And there is consequences behind what one says and does. That's it, there is. It could be positive, it could be negative, it could be just blah. But there are consequences. You know it very well because you stated it. So for you to say, well, why are people complaining? This is a troll channel. You contradicted yourself. Because you're saying there's consequences behind one's actions. So you labeling your channel a troll, making your channel about hate, division, and bullying, you should now accept that there's consequences behind that. Your words. Your words. Live by it. Or don't live by it. We don't give a shit. We do what we do. And we go after tyrants and bullies. That's what we do. And we give them a taste of their own fucking medicine. And how we do that? We use the very things that they do themselves against them. We throw it right back at them. We don't make up shit. We don't fabricate anything. We take your words, like we just did here, and throw it right in your face. So the person you'll be arguing with, the person at the end that you will be angry with, is yourself. And this goes for everyone. This is what we do, okay? And this is what we told all of you. You don't see everything that we see, because we have people that are dedicated to each channel. So all of you are not privy to all the information on all the channels. You're just not. You're not following everyone. But we are, and you have to understand this, that all these tyrants and bullies, they visit each other. They go through each other's lives. That's why they are being followed. That's how we know what's going on. So when someone is on King Troll's channel, and they come to us and say, listen, we the people, King Troll used this in his video, we're going to see what's going on. Because we have someone looking at King Troll. We have a dedicated person for each channel that we feel is a problem or can become problematic. So, just because we announce it, once we see and there's a smell of fucking bullying, that scent that we love so much, we prepare for war. Prepare. Everything is backed up before we even make an announcement. Because we know that once we make an announcement and people start to research us, they're going to know that we collect everything. So they're going to start taking down videos. Just like Vegas Valley did, the little bitch. Right? So, we know that. So before we make an announcement or say anything, we back up everything. And we start cataloging and we start labeling. Alright? So when we go to expose, everyone is going to hear what you say out of your mouth. Your actions, your own words. But you cannot come into a fucking public forum and say because my channel has troll in it, and because I tell people that this is a troll channel, that the public has to accept the shit and the smell that comes out of your channel. Right? It's not contained. It's not private. It's public. So the stench that comes out of that channel may upset other people. It may just filter out. And, you know, you're going to get complaints, right? You're going to get complaints, and then they're going to hire an inspector. And we are the inspectors. We are the inspectors. We smell. We know that smell very well, because we are it. But we just feel on our own. So we know stench. We know behavior. So, at the end, King Troll, do you, and we're going to do us. But just know that your way of being, we are attracted to. So when you behave a certain way, you are inviting us. Just remember that. You know how they say you have a house and it smells like garbage and shit and all that? You're going to invite the roaches and the rats and all these fucking flies and maggots. That's us. So if your house stinks, you are saying, come in. And we will come in. And then, guess what? You do what you do and we do what we do. And that's it. That's all that's going to happen. So you just have to understand, everyone should understand the roles. And we understand your role. We haven't really done anything in regards to you because we haven't had anyone complaining about it. Maybe it's because they know you're a troll channel, but you're still gambling. It's a gamble. Because once we get certain complaints, then we start to come in and investigate, and then that's it. And right now, we already know you are a troll channel. We already know that all y'all do is bully and troll other people. You are okay with that. You are okay with allowing your smell to leak out of your public YouTube channel. You are okay with that. But when people start to complain about the smell, that's when we come in. And then, we're going to take your smell, and we're going to show it to the whole fucking world and say, look at how disgusting this person smells. And that's what we do. That's all we do. So, it is what it is. I mean, you can threaten, you can make fun, you can, whatever the fuck you're going to do. We've been there, done that. We've been doing this for years and years. So, we've been there and done that. You know, we understand that pride and fuck you and fuck the clown and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, do it all. We don't give a shit. That's why we did the video with drag to show you they don't bother us. None of that bothered. You can make fun of the cartoon, it still didn't change the outcome, did it? Look at Bird. Look at him. Investigated, reports. He looks like a fucking piece of shit. Everyone knows him to be the piece of shit that he is. Look at what he got out of it. Nothing. All that about, oh, IP address, and garnered nothing at all. Useless. Because it wasn't us, and he blamed an innocent person that you were like, oh, he lives in Eastchester Garden, and you was like, oh, that's the hood.
To defend the Bronx. But obviously, I guess, apparently, is goofy motherfuckers in the Bronx, so I can't. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Burke.
Oh, okay. In Eastchester.
Yeah, Eastchester Garden.
Oh, that's what they must call it on the internet.
Okay. Well, yeah.
I mean, they call it what they call it, University Heights. I didn't know that, so I looked on the internet.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. It's also known as University Heights.
This ain't no University Heights. It's the hood.
Yeah, it's Eastchester Garden, right? Like it's straight up project housing.
Yeah, y'all trying to trick y'all to come over there and make it sound nice.
Yeah, well, they want all that fucking white bread getting up in there with those investment capital and shit. So
yeah, they want that cracker money.
Sometimes some opinion should be just kept to oneself, especially when you're speaking to a racist pig, and all you're doing is giving them validation that yeah, the Bronx is garbage, rat infested, hoodlums, bums. That is what you did. But at the end, it is irrelevant. It is your opinion. But he was condemning the wrong person. And that's why we tell all of you, mind your fucking business. That's all we keep telling people. Mind your business because you don't know. And you control out of everyone. That is your channel. You exude being bullies and tyrants and trolling. And for you to even believe that piece of shit, to even entertain it, was your flaw. I mean, you have to keep up a fucking backdrop because you was afraid that they were going to porn bomb you.
I know you like that. I got to put the screen up. It's nothing personal, but motherfucker might try to porn bomb me. DSL, not DSL. I know, Rue. Don't worry. I know. Fool me once, shame on you.
The very people that you have in your panel, you was protecting yourself against them, but yet you give them a platform and agree with them. Or let's say not agree with them. You didn't even disagree. Now, people, how the fuck does that sound? You're in your home, and every time a person comes over, you need to lock everything up, you need to close all your doors and bolt everything down so they could come in your house. Why would you want a person like that in your house if you have to fucking make your house into a fucking prison? Everything has to be locked, everything has to be covered. Like, why would you want something like that in your house? I mean, it doesn't make any sense to want something like that. We understand that if you don't know someone and they do it, okay. But you already know what these people are about. And you have to shut everything down. Come in, but let me shut everything down. And let me ask you this. Do you really think you are trolling them and punking them? Or is it the other way around? Because it seems like you are doing a lot of the blocking and hiding and guarding of your channel than they are. They are actually the intruder. You're allowing the intruder in, and you're allowing them to rob you. And do you think that's bodes well for you? We'll discuss that later on. So anyway, but your little notions, wow, that's fucked up. That's acknowledgement. And you don't know the facts. Someone almost got killed because of their stupidity behind the person that they blamed in New York. That's how far they went. And let me say this. Because you're into the, indigenous type of, thinking about one's kind and all that. You're into all that. You're into the, you do not want to allow people to infiltrate your group. Let's say that. Oh, no. You said, I think it's disappointed. You're tired of being disappointed.
I don't trust nothing no more, my brother. Like, and it took me a long time to get to this point, but I'm tired of being disappointed, man. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, they gonna give you they possibly giving you the organization, giving you the paperwork, giving you the tax exempt status under the organization. Now y'all niggas writing your names on this paperwork. Oh, we down with this shit. So the day they ever decide to open up the concentration camps, who they coming for first? The niggas whose names is on the actual roster. The niggas who actually send paperwork to the government talking about, oh, I ain't with you. I ain't under your shit no more. Oh, you ain't under our shit? Oh, so you gotta go to this camp, nigga.
Yeah, I just did a video where KRS-One was talking about the sovereignty thing, and I'm like, I feel the whole sovereignty thing, but I'm on the indigenous rights. You know what I'm saying? Like that sovereignty comes with that automatically. You feel what I mean?
Right.
Claim sovereignty, that's different. You could get caught out there like most deaf.
okay? And yet, even though your channel is a troll channel, you allowed them to infiltrate your channel, and they purposely stated the N-word. They purposely started stating about the F-word. They purposely disrespected you in your face, and you bow down because you want to say it's a troll channel. But if you really believe in yourself and your beliefs, no matter where a person is at, no matter what label you give, you should never allow someone to degrade you the way they did. Just listen to it carefully, and you can see how Bird was constantly saying the N-word, stating that, you know, I don't want to hear that a word that is used in the 90s, you know, now it becomes only yours. Like, he's like stripping you of your identity, and you allowed this under the guise that it's a troll channel, so you are allowed to disrespect me and my supporters, my viewers, my subscribers, and my kind. That whole video with them, you think you trolled them, but in reality you didn't. In reality you didn't listen to Bird's condescending tone.
Project Housing.
Yeah, I try to trick y'all to come over there and make it sound nice.
Yeah, well, you know, they want all that fucking white bread getting up in there with those investment. Well, you know, they want all that fucking white bread getting up in there with those investment capital and shit.
Oh yeah, shout out to Rue. You know, like, fuck. What did you wanted me to say that word? Get the fuck out of here, Rue. You race bait piece.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. We just started. Liberty Bird, salute.
What's good, my dude?
Yeah, I have no intention of porn bombing you, my man.
Yeah, I got
trust me. None of us want to smoke with the king, man. Come on.
We all like you as a person. Like, we have nothing against you.
All right, here you go, man. Don't porn bomb me, man, because I will raise hell.
Porn bomb.
Yeah, here's the difference between me saying that, Rue. If I say faggot up here, I'm also not saying it around a 4-year-old kid that I gave birth.
You said faggot. You said nigga.
Yeah.
What else you need to say?
I don't know. Rue's commanding me to say all these things, but the thing is, it doesn't work. It's not as effective because I'm not a parent and I'm not saying it around my kid.
Oh, hold on. I'm a little confused now. Like, is it taboo for people to use the word nigga?
I guess.
Well, I mean, I mean, no, I'm not trying to like start no like crazy debate, but I mean, it would seem a little obscene to, you know, productively sell the language, you know, in every fucking CD that's fucking been produced since the 1990s, and then claim that it's, you know, suddenly an exclusive word.
Listen to him carefully, and you will see crumbs that he left there.
Well, you know, they want all that fucking white bread getting up in there with those investments.
Even when AC came on during another live, what is the first thing he wanted to do? Well, you were porn bomb, and the one thing he wanted to do was throw Rue into the mix and trying to say that she did it. Your kind, right?
I heard what you said, and like I told you before, look, I had no reason to come up and lie the last time, and just like I'm coming up now, I'm giving you the same information.
Right.
You know, as far as like who porn bombed you, I got no clue who porn bombed you that day. I mean, if you ask, I ain't got no evidence of who porn bombed you today. But if I had to guess, I would say that Ruru and Connie had something to do with it, because once again, Ruru caught in her fucking lies, and at the time, Rebel was he was so in tune with him and Ruru being called out for some shit. I mean, I can't put it past them.
She did it. So they were so quick to come on to tell you who did it because they hate Rue. So they're going to blame her. So the only thing that seems to be so very obvious is that they porn bombed you because they wanted you to go against Rue. And hence why they came on your channel to say it was Rue, or they threw out that little soundbite, right? 3 of the non-indigenous individuals, by the way, the third one is ASMR, infiltrated your group. As simple as that. Kept saying the N-word. I mean, just people, you can go and watch it. It says Liberty Bird versus We the People Tyrants. Listen to that conversation, and you will see what we mean. Okay, so that is like it blows on someone's mind that someone with your ideas and thoughts surrounding one's ethnic background and all that, in your own face, in your own home, you allow them to disrespect you. You allow them to infiltrate you. But you see, you hid behind it like a good little boy and said, it's a troll channel, so you can fuck me over. But you see, they weren't only fucking you over, alright? And that's what you don't get and that about your fucking channel. It's because it's not about you. You think it's about you and your channel is just about trolls, but in reality, they downgraded your fucking race. They downgraded your viewers, your subscribers, the people that are standing behind you. That reaches outside your channel. Okay? There's certain things, yes, you want to bullshit all that, but that was your core belief. And you allowed them to do that. So you can say right now, oh, we're trying to pit you against. There's no pitting because it happened. It happened. And you, remember what we said? We used everyone's words against them. But yet, in your very own home, they infiltrated, they degrade you, and they punked you. And you didn't even see it. That says a lot. That says a lot. I mean, there was one clip, this clip. Listen to this clip.
You understand? And that is, Almighty is not Queen Troll. And I want to hear it from your mouth. Fuck the subliminals.
Lady Fresh, salute. What
shit.
What subliminals you talking?
Okay, a little backstory on this whole conversation. They was having a conversation, and she wanted King Troll to admit that one person wasn't playing two roles. And so she was saying, listen, say it. I want you to say the Almighty is not Queen Troll. She wanted him to admit it, that particular person wasn't another person. So that's where the subliminal comes in. That's what we think she's referring to when she's saying the subliminal. Or it could be some real life shit, and she wants to know what's the deal, you know. Maybe she thinks she's fucking Queen Troll, and she wants him to say, listen, no, that other person is not Queen Troll, you my queen. That type of situation. We don't know, okay? But obviously, she wants King Troll to fucking damn him into something. Okay? Here we go.
You understand? And that is, Almighty is not Queen Troll. And I want to hear it from your mouth. Fuck the subliminals.
Lady Fresh, salute. What
shit.
What subliminals you talking?
If you don't get it, you get it later. Don't throw them out if you can't get it.
You throwing out subliminals. What you talking about?
Don't motherfucking throw them out if you can't pick
Listen,
it up.
I'm not throwing out nothing.
It's 4 fucking words, and I want to hear it from your mouth.
No, you don't write shit over here.
I don't do subliminals.
Listen,
I don't do subliminals.
Okay, so stop doing the subliminals then.
I didn't. I said I want to hear from your fucking mouth. Almighty,
no, I'm not gonna say that.
Control.
Yo, who is that?
This bitch must think she got some platinum pussy, son. She must have some platinum pussy trying to tell you who's what and what does. Holy shit. You be charging by the minute or the pound, baby.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Who's this?
That goofy ass.
Oh, this is Bird. This is Bird.
Oh, all right. Liberty Bird. Salute.
Oh, I got an echo. Let me fix my shit.
Yeah, mind your motherfucking business. We clearing up something right here. We getting, I came here to get dethroned. On my own.
You came here trying to flex some platinum pussy to be smelling like some seaweed, bitch. Like, what the fuck you talking about?
Bitch, you can't even touch no pussy like me, so shut the fuck up.
You sushi. You sushi. Stop playing. Stop playing. You sushi.
Hey, Control, let me tell you something. That motherfucking subliminal shit.
I ain't do no subliminals, man.
Don't be trying to push it off like some platinum pussy when that shit be bronze, baby. That's some bronze pussy, baby.
Out your fucking mouth. So we don't have no miscommunication.
I didn't throw no.
Yeah, there's no misconceptions. Bronze pussy, baby.
I didn't throw no subliminals.
That goofy motherfucking behavior in here, I don't got time for it.
Yeah, the only thing is, goofies, you trying to come in here acting like you run shit, lady.
You know what? I'm gonna let y'all motherfucking sword fight because I ain't got motherfucking time for the retarded on the motherfucking.
The bronze pussy speaks, son.
Get the fuck out of here, you goofy ass bitch ass.
Listen to you, like bitch. You probably don't make it unless it's off the fucking back of some motherfucker, right? Right? You be down in that fucking project housing, huh? You be stripping it down, making that dough, I bet.
And I think to some degree, after fucking being with someone for, damn near 20 years, 16 married, that flame's bound to fucking die. It's bound to fucking die out. And me and my wife have had some very serious conversations over the last, few days, over the last few months. about these scenarios and about the fact that, again, I found myself in a situation to where I've become emotionally connected and intimately involved with a person that's not her. And it breaks her fucking heart, dude. It breaks her fucking heart. And it breaks my fucking heart. I've become emotionally connected and intimately involved with a person that's not her. And it breaks her fucking heart, dude.
Skate.
Salute.
Hey, what's good, my dude?
What's good, man? What's good?
Hey, just, I don't know. Listening to her pop off, dude. I didn't like the way she was talking to you, so I figured I'd come jump in here and give her some shit.
Don't worry. I'm used to it.
Now, we saw that clip. We were thinking, first you said you didn't know who that was. And when you're in the basement, as they say, you see who it is. You see the icon. You should know who it is. But you played it off as you didn't know. And that told us that you wanted Bird to come on to fuck with the girl. Because you didn't want to be put in the position to tell her to go fuck herself. But yet you let that fucking cocksucker come on and degrade, belittle, berate your own panelist. I mean, there's one key thing you keep missing. Even if you don't like the girl that's on there or whatever the case may be, you keep missing the fact that there are viewers watching. There are supporters watching. And this person came onto your fucking damn channel and degraded one of your panelists and you said nothing. You just let it go. What does that tell your supporters? You see, that's again that's where the ignorance comes in. That you're so focused, you're so hyper focused on your panelists that you disregarding your thousands of viewers, your supporters that is watching, listening to you. You were supposed to be the example. We'll get back to that at the end of the video. So, I mean, anyway, you can't say you didn't see that, and that's why in that case we think you purposely brought him on because you wanted that to happen. So in that case, you allowed it. And this is why they feel comfortable about coming onto your channel and doing the things that they do, right? Because you keep saying it's a troll channel, but there should be boundaries. There should be set limits in regards to a troll channel. I mean, there's certain boundaries one should not cross. I don't care what type of channel it is, alright? There's certain boundaries that the channel owner should set. Being so blatantly racist is one of them. They were being blatant about it. Why do you think they kept saying it? You even said this.
You said faggot, you said nigga.
Yeah.
What else you need to say?
That right there, that comment right there you said, you knew, or there was a hint of you knowing that they just want to use the word. They just wanted to use it. So, what happened after that? What happened after you said, oh, you said this, that? What happened right after that? Bird interjected himself, and let's hear it one more time, and he said this.
Well, I mean, I mean, no, I'm not trying to start no crazy debate, but I mean, it would seem a little obscene to, productively sell the language, in every fucking CD that's fucking been produced since the 1990s, and then claim that it's, suddenly an exclusive word.
That was a fuck you in your face. That was, I can say this. Shut the fuck up. That was, I'm gonna put you down, and what you just said meant nothing. That is what that was. Because he didn't have to interject himself. He didn't have to say that. So he jumped in right after what you said. You don't see that? And what happens after that? They walk away, the whole posse of them, came to your channel, punked you, as we think they did, in front of all your subscribers and all your viewers, and walked away. And what was left? That you allowed these people to come onto your channel and say every racist word that they can use. Because even if they wanted to quote another person, there's a certain respect you must give the channel owner. And if that channel owner is of a certain race, there's certain things you just don't say out of respect for the owner. Whether you can say it or not, out of respect for the owner. There's a certain respect you must give the channel owner. And if that channel owner is of a certain race, there's certain things you just don't say out of respect for the owner. Whether you can say it or not, out of respect for the owner. You don't say certain things. You just don't. It's a respect given. There's something you hold on to. But to say, hey, come on, you can disrespect me. Hey, come on, you can say whatever the fuck you want to say about me. Hey, come on, this is a troll channel. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. No. I mean, You have to balance yourself, right? You want to change your life from what was to now. You've been there, you've done that, but it seems like you're still stuck in the cycle, right? Because you're allowing of certain things, all right? So we can't say it, because then we'll start talking about things that, and we don't want to talk about it. That's your business. But at the end of the day, this is who they are. This is who they are. I don't know how many times we have to say it to all of you. This is who they are. It is what it is. You want to do whatever you want to do, go right ahead. Be the troll channel. But just know that that's our area, okay? That's our area. So that's that. So do you, and we're gonna do us. No one's gonna stop you. No one's gonna stop us. No one's gonna stop Bird. But at the end, Bird is gonna be Bird. The piece of shit, garbage, infidelitist, piece of shit. I mean, that's it. Everyone sees him for the loser that he is. He's all talk. That's all he is. That's all he will ever be. Just like Deadbeat. Just like the fucking slut of the YouTube channel that's popping from man to man specialist. They all will be who they are. They're masters at being who they are. So, hey, everyone has a role. Now, I'm gonna end it here, Mr. King Troll, with this. Okay, we understand what your channel is about. Okay, this is where we discuss the ignorant comment. We understand that. We understand what you want to do with that channel. You even said that you wanna educate with some poison in it, something to that effect.
So this is a troll page, but it's also gladiator school, and I always mix the poison with the potion. So I hope motherfuckers learn something.
And you want to troll the trolls. But that's not what's happening in your channel. It's not about trolls trolling the troll. You're not doing that. You're letting them all just, whatever. You know something? We stand by, let them self-destruct each other. But there has to be a balance where you go, okay, wait. You want to talk about each other? Fine. But they should not be including a race or innocent people. It should be amongst each other. And that's not what's happening. I don't know if you see it, you don't see it, maybe you got caught up into it. And a lot of people we know that start off with good intentions, but then after a while, and that's why you made the poison comment, that people don't want to only hear the good. They want drama. So you wanted to add some drama and educate at the same time. And in this community, all they want to hear is drama. That's it. Anything positive, it goes out the door. We always said this. The attention span is of maybe 2 minutes. After that, they got lost. And this video is very long, but we know you're educated enough that you will want to listen to what we say. Because what we did here is not necessarily an attack on you. It's an attack on the channel, on how it's being portrayed to the outside world, right? Because we know what you're trying to do there. And we understand. And that's what we say. There's no hard feelings, but everyone must play a role, right? And you play yours, and we play ours. It's nothing really personal, but that's what happens. That's where the consequences come in. When you say, when something is done, there are consequences.
I understand this. This is why I move a certain way. This is why I don't put my personal business out here. I'm trying to show y'all something. But y'all don't want to listen. When you do certain things, it's consequences to it.
So the ignorant part comes in where you say it's a troll channel, and the people that come on as your panelists should know it's a troll channel, okay? But then you're not accepting the fact that it's a public forum. It's a public forum, so people could just come in and out and listen. And for you to say, if you come onto my channel and you hear something disturbing, that's your fault for coming into a troll channel. I mean, that doesn't make any sense, because a troll, the word troll doesn't necessarily mean come in and all you're going to hear is us being racist, misogynist. That's not what it's saying, right? A troll, that's why we say you deviate a little bit, because troll is about each other, like bullying or whatever. Not about being racist. Not about being misogynist. I mean, that's where you lost. And again, it goes back to the fact that you're stating that since it's a troll channel, people should know, but it's a public channel with the name troll on it. And again, we showed you there's a cartoon about it. So with that right there, it's to say that people are going to come in there. And you should be open enough to go, okay, I understand some people are going to come into the channel not knowing. So let me implement some things to try to warn people what this channel is about. But even with the warning, there's certain boundaries one should not cross over, right? There's certain things you just don't cross. And it should not be whatever you want to say. I mean, it just shouldn't be that way. It just, maybe to you it's okay, If they came on and started to talk bad about your mother, would you like that? Or your father, or whoever? Would you be okay with that? Since it's a troll channel and someone wants to degrade you that way, are you okay with that? Or are you gonna say no? But once you say no, then your definition of a troll channel has changed. right? Now there is conditions. So you have to now decide, is it okay for one to come on and denigrate a whole race, be it white, black, Indian, Jewish, Asian, whatever the case may be? Is it okay for someone to just denigrate a whole race? I mean, is it okay to talk ill of the dead? I mean, there's people that come on your panel and all they do is have pictures of people that have passed away. AC is big on it. Brett is big on it. The settlement, they're all fucking big on that shit. But yet, you know, it's a troll channel. What about if they posted someone of your family that passed away and put bullet holes in their head and made joke of it all day long? Is that okay? If they call their channel a troll channel, are you gonna be okay with that? Or by your definition, you have to accept it because it's a troll channel. So it's okay to do that, or it's not okay to do that. Where is your boundary, right? So that's what we're discussing, the boundary. So anyway, you get the gist of it. You're very intelligent. You get it. So we're gonna leave off with one comment, right, that you made, which is important because then you'll know what we're talking about. But before we play the clip, we want to say this: we follow tyrants. We follow bullies. We have people watching them. I think you do the same. So we follow tyrants, right? We have to follow them to gather what they say so we can share it with the world. And as we follow them, if they go to a channel and we find that that channel also is a bully channel, then that channel is exposed as well, right? You are guilty by association. That's the way the world works, right? You know, you just can't, you know. Anyway.
All right. So, you know, listen, man, this gladiator school. So, like, I take everything as a teachable moment. And I tell y'all, when you associate with certain people, you may be caught in the crossfire, innocent bystander, a target. That's just how it is. So when you associate with certain people, you got to take everything that comes along with it. See, like me, I associate with certain people. That's why I'm inside. That's why I'm caught up in this shit. I associated with the Drama Dome. The wise guy rebel don't like the Drama Dome. He came over here. I smoked him. Then these people got into it with him. Then I called them stupid. These people said stupid. So he said, oh, that must be King. That could be King Troll. You see? So if I never associated with the Drama Dome, which associated with Rebel, which associated with these people, I would not be in the middle of this shit.
So with that being said, we want to let you know so there's no confusion on who we follow as a tyrant. If you look at our channel, you see who we follow as a channel. I mean, as tyrants. But that's why we called your channel a hub, because they all go there. So we're gonna go with their screen names. We're gonna talk the shit show. We're gonna talk to about Dodo Bird, Liberty Bird, or whatever the fuck name he has a fucking new channel, whatever. Dodo Bird, Exile 1, The Settlement, Boss Bitch, Stephalis, ASMR, GO2, The Salty Rant, Paul N. Fullerton, Shelly, Alchemist, whatever the fuck her name is, Rue, Fuck Off, Jamie, Nicola from Accusations, Squishy and her band of idiots, Grim Reaper, that has that fucking radio station. There's different Reapers. Jason Godet, Jessica, she's with the Salty Rant, Nothing Fucks, she's from Salty Rant, Joe Cool, Lisa B, Lucinator 69, Mr. 303, Nevea, Nigel, Poon Handler, Rev Kelly, he's from the Salty Rant, Silver Diamond, Tammy Lynn, that bitch Manda, Tom Gambino, Tonic and Sales, Trunk Monkey, Vegas Valley, What's Truth, Honest Abe, Corrosive Commentary, 10th Man, Jeremiah, Billy Norwood. I think that's it. How are we gonna say this? I know there's a lot of names, right? You're gonna be damn, that's everybody. But just know this, they are true tyrants. Remember, we see everything they do on the side and all that, right? We have evidence to show that they're tyrants. Now, we're gonna explain what a tyrant is, right? To us, a tyrant is someone that is a snake. Like, they go around and try to pit people against each other. Or they go outside of the conversation where we say about being racist and so forth, right? Once you involve a person that's not part of the conversation, that's where we start to smell a tyrant. We start to smell bully, right? That's when we start to go, okay, something's not right here. That's when we get that little scent, right? And a lot of bullies do that, all right? The bullies will always go to family members once they cannot win an argument, right? So if they're in an argument and they're losing, the one thing they will always throw in, oh, your mother and your this and your that. And the reason why they do that, because they know that those words are igniters. So it will cause the person to stop their attack, their logic, their truth speaking, and now go into anger about the mother and forget what they were saying. That the bully didn't want them to say. So that's just a strategy they use. That they go straight to, you know, family members. So once you start to do that, to us, now you're being a bully. The other thing is, a bully is also when you have everybody ganging up on one person. So to us, you're all fucking damn bullies. And that's what bullies do. They travel in a pack, right? And they start to bully and attack one person. Instead of being, you know, one-on-one, they want to be bitches and attack at once. So there's a lot of factors that go into the tyrant. And let me just say this, a tyrant and a bully doesn't automatically mean that we're going to go real world or whatever. It could just mean that we just waiting and seeing, you know, how far they will go. And a lot of names that we said are those type of people that we just watch and see, you know, where they may cross the line. But they're under observation. Doesn't mean that, you know, they're real world. Okay, real world was that you should really be like, you should pay attention to on your channel is Authority Check, Bird, Steph, ASMR, Fuck Off, The Settlement, Exile 1, The Salty Rant, Paul and Fullerton, Honest Abe, What's Truth, Tonic, Lucinator, Squishy, and the Band of Idiots, Vegas Valley. Those are the top right now of the list. There's a lot more, but those are the ones that are really being focused on and are real world candidates. So once they go into real world, that's it. That's like a point of no return. That's it. That's it. Okay, so those are the ones that are up there right now. If they are in your live, they will tell us that they are in your live, and then we will judge the live. I mean, that's what we do. If we see it, we have to say something, right? So those are the top, right? But there's others, but those are the ones that if they go on your live, we will get an alert immediately. It's just gonna happen. Wherever they go, wherever they comment, it's screenshot and sent to us. We already know where they're going. Videos are recorded. Screenshots are done, and we follow where they go and what they say. That's an automatic. So wherever they go, you know, hopefully the person that they go on, you know, is not like them, because then they're gonna get caught in the crossfire. So now you know. Now with that being said, okay, we're gonna live by your own words, what you stated, right? Because we see them as tyrants and bullies, just like you will see certain tyrants and bullies. So we're gonna leave you with this video clip of what you said. What happens when people follow people that you feel are tyrants and bullies? Here you go.
So, you know, listen, man, this gladiator school. So like, I take everything as a teachable moment, and I tell y'all, when you associate with certain people, you may be caught in the crossfire, innocent bystander, a target. That's just how it is.
And now back to Exile. As you can see, again, people, misinformation being spread. Everyone has a different story, but this is what we want to tell all of you. When that happens, you're putting lives at risk. You are putting lives at risk. When you start labeling just anybody and you entertaining that, you become complicit. You become accessories. Because we're telling you this, and we told this to all of you. Please screenshot everyone that agrees with any type of bullshit lie that could put someone's life in danger, and we will submit it. We have, but that's what it's all about. So we said what we had to say in regards to King Troll. This is our official announcement. We like to do this to eliminate any plausible deniability about, oh, I didn't know how you felt. I didn't know you felt that way. Well, now you know, and we know you don't give a fuck. We didn't know that. We acknowledge that. Trolls never give a fuck. That's why they do what they do. They don't give a fuck. But we don't give a fuck either. So guess what? We're on the same page. See, on that we agree on. We are two motherfuckers that don't give a fuck. And, you know, may the best man win. This is Hunger Games. This is Hunger Games. So, go ahead, go partner with Dodo Bird and probably get arrested with him. and Tonic and all these fucking damn criminals, because their time is coming. Well, we have no control of that. But we have the ammo if someone were to want to take care of business. We're going to help them load up. So, you know, we don't have control of other people. But we have control of the information that we share and we give to people. Yeah, that's it. There you go. That's Exile, people. We called it. Again, you see? You don't see everything. You don't see everything. And we show you. We show you. We give you a plate of food and you still deny it. They give you a fantasy plate and you believe the fantasy. What does that say about you? So, we'll leave you with this.
You're getting deeper and deeper. For real, man. That's why I be up here. It's not a game, man. You know, a lot of real ones, you know, and you know, they don't want to come up here because certain things like this, but you know, we got to get up here and get that truth out, man, because they're going to switch it up, switch the narrative up. The people out here representing, acting like they representing the real and all of that. A lot of them is not. You feel what I'm saying? And like they putting out a certain type of image, and when shit go down, you know, those ain't the people in the field and all that. Those ain't the people on the front line. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like that's what I said, man. I came off the field, man. I know what it is. It's real talk, man. It's real deal. So now I'm up here, you know, I'm off the field, but I'm representing those who's on the field, man. And we need to cut this out, man. It's not worth the little bit of money or notoriety or whatever you trying to get, man. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. Because when they go down, all these people you think is supposed to be loyal to you and supporting you and all whatever they doing for you think they doing for you, man, they ain't ready to give their life up for you. You feel what I'm saying? You got to remember what you a part of. You know what I mean? Like, everybody is not the same. You feel what I mean? It's unfortunate, but when you get into this game, you get into this social media thing and you put yourself out there, you got a responsibility. You feel what I mean? And it's not only a gang thing and all that. Anything you represent, wherever you from, your crew, your family, whatever, you representing more than yourself. And it's not only a gang thing and all that. Anything you represent, wherever you from, your crew, your family, whatever, you representing more than yourself. You know what I'm saying? So we got to do better, man. The world is watching us, and you know, us who's on here on this social media, those are the people around the world who never been here and all of that. We the front line, we the first people they see.
The difference between me saying that, Rue, if I say up here, I'm also not saying it around a 4-year-old kid that I gave birth.
You said faggot, you said nigga.
Yeah.
What else you need to say?
I don't know. Rue's commanding me to say all these things, but the thing is, it doesn't work. It's not as effective because I'm not a parent and I'm not saying it around my kid.
Hold on, I'm a little confused now. Like, is it taboo for people to use the word nigga?
I guess.
Well, I mean, no, I'm not trying to like start no like crazy debate, but I mean, it would seem a little obscene to, you know, productively sell the language, you know, in every fucking CD that's fucking been produced since the 1990s, and then claim that it's, you know, suddenly an exclusive word.
You know what I'm saying? So we got to do better, man. The world is watching us, and you know, us who's on here on this social media, those are the people around the world who never been here and all of that. We the front line, we the first people they see. So, you know, they you know, judge everybody off of what, you know, the people they see online. Like, they see certain people from New York, they think, you know, that's how it is in New York. They see, you know what I'm saying? So we represent where we from. We represent a lot up here, and there's a big responsibility.